Best Medicine Podcast with Simba. Sparking positive change in the community. Having real conversations and therapy. You know that laughter's the best remedy. Got that heavy dose of humor for your hearts to heal. With mental health, it can't get any more real, yeah. Best Medicine Podcast. Laugh, love, learn. Best Medicine Podcast.
Best Man Pod. This is The Diagnosis. It's your man Simba Roar back in this thing one more time, bro. And today, guess what I have? A special guest. Guess what I have? A special guest. Every single episode I have a special guest, and today is no different. The person that I have today, this is someone who, shout out to Second Mondays, who I saw at Second Mondays, and she did a piece dedicated to her halter top she was wearing. And that piece was amazing. And then after speaking with her, she told me that 75% of it was freestyle. I was like, what? What? You just made that up? Yeah. So she doesn't even know what she said. This is somebody who I've been talking to recently, and she's shown me a lot of wisdom. She's shown me that we all need to do the work, and that we all, should be doing the work. We need to be doing the work, and we should be doing the work. And this is somebody who's been doing the work consistently. And sometimes it's rocky, but at the end of the day is over. I wanted to introduce y'all to Mod Alcorn. What's going on?
You said it right.
Of course I did.
Hi.
She's the Mad Acorn if you know her. She's the Mad Acorn if you know her. You can't call her Mad Acorn unless you know her. She might rock out on you.
Wow. The treachery.
You can't tell secrets to me.
Okay.
Not millions of people know.
You know what? It's fine.
So,
it's fine.
On Instagram, go to her Instagram and just spam her with acorns.
Wow.
The acorn emoji.
Please don't.
The angry face, acorn emoji.
Wow. It's a great way to start off. I feel like this is a safe space. I feel ultra comfortable right now. Like, I feel like...
You don't feel attacked?
I don't feel attacked at all. I feel like,
It's the type of space that I want.
This is kind of... If I was in the penitentiary, I don't think it could be as comforting as this space right now.
I just try to create a space of sanctity,
It's cool. I get it. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome. I took a trek through the Himalayas to get here.
You did. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I know that was definitely a trek for you.
It was a hike, but I got my Birkenstocks on today, so...
There you go. You good.
Everything's cool.
You good.
Yes.
So today, we're doing a crossover episode. So this is The Diagnosis. What's the name of your podcast?
Take Care with Mod.
We're taking care, and she's Mod. We're with her. Taking care. What is your podcast about?
Our podcast is basically a online safe space for Black women to come and catch a little vibe on how we're going to heal ourselves. It's basically just me talking about my healing journey and what I do, things I've learned from therapy, from life, from people around me, and I just share all of that and use that as kind of like a point of reference for them. Okay. I share resources that I use, therapy apps I use, places I go, different retreats and things like that. And yeah, it's just me telling all my business, basically.
So now we're going to start her podcast. So.
Okay, press the red button. Hey everybody, this is Mod. Welcome to another episode of Take Care with Mod. I am your wonderful host, and today I have a very special guest. He is someone that I've met out here in the Oakland creative spaces, and he too has a podcast, and I'm going to let him go ahead and introduce himself.
It's Simba Roar back in this thing one more time, bruh. And I am the host of The Diagnosis. BestMedPod show is The Diagnosis. It's a weekly friend therapy where I have guests who are doing great things in the community. We come together and have a powwow for X amount of time, and after we're done, we feel better about life. Thanks for having me on.
You are welcome. Thanks for coming on.
Why did you start this podcast?
Honestly, I started it because I write. I do poetry. I do all kinds of stuff. But I wanted a space where I could just kind of talk things out. Because I was always just be talking to myself. You know what? This is what I realized. Or I'll just kind of have these whole little things. And so I was like, you know what? I want to just take that and put it into a space where not only can other people hear, but I can hear it as well. So that's how the podcast was born. One day I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start a podcast. Well, I had the idea for a while, but then me actually bringing it into fruition, on a Tuesday I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go get me a microphone, I'm gonna record this, I'm gonna have an episode out by the end of the week. And I did.
How long you been doing it?
Just 3 months. I started at the end of January. I have 14 full-length episodes, and then every week I also do what I call a checking-in episode on Fridays, which is 15 minutes. So I have about 10 of those. So yeah, it's still new. It's a baby. It's not quite a toddler yet. It's a baby.
What's something that what kind of challenge have you encountered while doing this podcast?
Being consistent.
Yeah, definitely that.
Consistency and me are like oil and water. I don't have no follow through. I'm not very good at anything like that. It's just never been my thing. Right. So just doing it consistently every single week has been a challenge within itself. Right. Probably the hardest part, honestly. Everything else has kind of been coming, I'm the Google queen, so I just figure things out between Google, YouTube, asking a friend. Yeah. So everything else has been pretty cool. The episodes been going good, getting guests has been going good, but just literally putting it out every week because my life be hectic sometimes. Yeah. I'm like, wow, I literally can't fit another thing into this day because I'm exhausted. And so just doing that has been the hardest part.
Some days you don't even want to do this.
I don't. I was supposed to put an episode out today, and I didn't. And I didn't tell nobody I wasn't doing it. I just didn't.
This episode?
No, it's not this episode. No, it was.
She a hater.
No, I did an episode with a guest.
Oh, okay.
That was supposed to come out today. I felt like doing it. Shit, damn. Why you being third degree? Can I cuss on here?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Can you cuss on yours?
Yeah, I cuss all the time.
Okay.
But I did not feel up to it. I was in a car accident on Friday, so I've been recouping from that, and I just didn't have the energy to do it today, honestly. I was motherfucking tired. Yeah, I was in a car accident Friday.
How did that happen?
I told you, but anyways, I was in a car accident and I was on the freeway 1 o'clock in the morning, and someone just rear-ended me, and I spun around on the freeway for a couple times, then hit a wall twice.
That's terrible.
So it was scary.
I'm sure.
Yeah, so I've been recouping from that. So I just wasn't in the mood, honestly.
Yeah. And do you have any fans who are on your helmet?
Yeah. People text my phone so you just think I'll put an episode out today? And I'm like...
Don't text my phone if I don't put out something.
No, girl.
Don't text
But these are my friends, though. They're not they have my phone number. It's not a random person. A couple people did message me on my podcast page oh, did you not put an episode? I was like, oh, no, girl, I did it. I was probably at the end of the week. But they know me also, they know how I am. I'm like the wind. I go to and fro, you know, so they understand.
Like the wind.
Okay.
My friends, don't text me and ask me why I didn't put the podcast out.
Please text him and ask him if he did not put the podcast out.
Bro, I didn't put it out this week.
Like, yo, what is your issue?
You don't have to know why.
Come in, give him a whole bunch of vigor too. Like, don't do it relaxed. Be aggressive. Like, I can't believe you to put no. I am hurt. I am offended. Like, please text him with all the vigor and the angst.
Don't text me.
That. But they don't do it like that. They do it more like, you know, you good, girl? Like, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, I see you ain't did this, you ain't been on, you know? It's just another way. Like, me and my friends communicate across, like, 8 different channels at one time. So I could be texting my friend, messaging them on Instagram, commenting on their picture on Instagram, sending them something on Twitter, and also on Facebook chat. And then we could also, like, be on FaceTime. Because women, I don't know, we're always in constant contact, so.
Don't, generalize women.
Wow. Touche.
I don't.
Touche.
that's an inside joke. I don't want to talk to my friends that much. I don't like my friends that much. You have some great friends. I don't like my friends that much. Why are they your friends if you don't like them? Because I love them. I just don't like them.
Oh, no, I leave that kind of relationship for family. I have a lot of family that I love but don't like. But as a friend, if I'm choosing for you to be my friend, I'm going to like and love you. I may not love you off the bat because I'm not that kind of person. Like, oh, I like. But, you know, like, I'm going to at least like you enough to want to be your friend.
But my friends I've known, I have friends for, like, majority of my friends I've been friends with for at least a decade.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't like y'all. I don't. I love y'all.
Wow, that is so weird. You don't think that's weird at all?
Because they don't like me either. That's our friend. That's our friendship. That's my kind of friendship.
I can see that, but you not like them.
You can see what? You can see that they don't like me. Okay, good. So if you think I'm bad, just imagine the type of people that talk to me and like me. Those are people who are nuts.
Lunatics.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Hey, come on, man. You are what you surround yourself with.
I love my friends. Lunatics. I generally adore my friends. Like, I think my friends are some of the best people I've ever met in my whole life. Like, that's not why we're friends, but it has a lot to do with why we're friends. I think they're great people. They're honest. They're genuine. I don't have friends just to have friends. Like, you know, when you're younger, when you, like, first turn 21, you know, you have friends because you're like, oh, wow, I'm going to go out. We're going to get fucked up. And you just have friends just because. I don't have those kind of friends anymore, though. Like,
I've never wanted to go out at 21 and say, hey, let's get fucked up. I never was like that. I was like,
oh, wow, you're so cool. Look at you.
I'm not cool at all.
I don't like to go. You're a contrarian. We talked about that.
I am a natural contrarian.
Oh, okay.
I am a natural contrarian.
If you say so. I mean, you know you better than I know you, so okay.
That is very true. And every time I tell my truth, you have an issue with it.
I do not have an issue with it.
All right, so what do you think it is?
I think that I just like to go a little deeper. Go beyond the veil. You know, I just like to know, like, I'm just not gonna take what you say at face value. Like,
why not?
Cause why would I do that? Like,
because I'm telling you exactly. I'm telling you exactly something. Like, yo, there is no
debatable. Everything is debatable in my world. Everything is debatable. Everything is debatable.
Young Cass is in the building. Young Casanova, producer extraordinaire. Yep. What do we say? She's just combative? Is that what we say? Is that what the adjective was? She's very combative.
I'm not combative.
I personally enjoy
everything is just debatable in my world. Like, there's nothing. I think of very few things as like fact that can't be debated or proven wrong.
I can tell you some facts. I can tell you some facts. I can, man. I'm a facts machine.
You saying that is debatable.
No, I mean, it's always great. Like, that's why I like, you know, our conversations, because everything is debatable, and you are contrarian, and
I am?
Yes.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think I'm very go with the flowish. Like, I don't.
How can you be go with the flowish when I'm telling you something about me, but you're saying no, that's not right?
I'm not saying it's not right. I'm just...
What?
I'm not saying it's not right. I'm just saying there could be another outcome. I don't know. You're like, I'm a contrarian. But it's like, why? I like to get to the why
am I
of it.
A contrarian?
Yeah, why?
Because I don't like doing what niggas is doing.
But why?
Because I'm me. I'm not trying to... I don't...
But no, see, you never like doing what niggas is doing.
That's facts.
I feel like that's kind of like a defense mechanism, though.
But niggas be doing trash shit.
But no, I think it's a defense mechanism. Like,
it might be.
It's easier for me to go all the way from what everyone is doing, because me being myself, I feel like if I align with people even a little bit, then that's me, aligning with the masses. People do that all the time. You want to be different.
Why would I align with the masses?
Some shit that's popular is also good.
I agree.
Like Moonlight. Moonlight is a popular movie.
That's fine.
In certain realms, and it's also good. Does that make me a follower for liking it?
Yes.
I don't think so. But even if it did...
Yes, it does.
Oh, wow. Big wolf. Like, okay. Would it pain you to be a follower every once in a blue moon?
Yeah.
I feel like it's stuff like that. It's not a big deal. It's not like, you joining a cult. Like, that's a bad case of being a follower.
Cults have bad
You
rights.
liking a popular movie... I think that is a very harmless and minuscule way of being a follower, if you want to call it that.
I just, there's certain things that I just don't want to do.
Because you don't want to. I get it.
And it shouldn't be more than that. It's like I told you. I say, if I'm not hungry, I don't care what you made. I don't care if Gordon Ramsay made it or Emeril Lagasse made it.
Emeril, whoa, you reached back in your repertoire for that one.
I love Emeril.
I do. Bang! But, anyways.
It's Bam, but okay.
I like to say bang. See? Debatable. It could be Bam, it could be Bang.
No, it's definitely Bam. It's definitely Bam. And my point is, it doesn't matter who cooks. If I'm not hungry, I'm not going to eat.
Okay.
I'm not about to just eat. Oh my god! Emeril Lagasse. He made it.
Okay, but that's a once in a lifetime chance. So if Gordon Ramsay knocked on your door, listen. If Gordon Ramsay knocked on your door and said, "Hey guys, I'm in town only for a night. I just want to cook for you guys really quickly."
He'll be yelling at me for no reason.
I just want to cook for you guys really quickly.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, "I'm just gonna cook for you guys, but I'm about to, jet set off." Even if you were full, you gonna tell Gordon Ramsay at your door, I'm full.
No, he could cook. I'm just gonna have to eat leftovers. When I get hungry, I'll eat.
Okay.
When I get hungry, I will eat.
Okay.
But because I'm not hungry and you're making all this food, I'm not about to eat just because you made the food.
But also, you say that you're like a contrarian. But I mean, I feel like
I'm counterculture.
that I agree with. Okay. That's not debatable. You're very counterculture. Very
facts.
Give me some facts. But I feel like I feel like in general conversation, we tend to agree about a lot of things.
Right.
Even about like Beyonce's is the culture, and you like, oh, I don't really fuck with her, but then you really do though. Like,
I don't.
On the lowest of keys, you really do. You want to be a part of the hive, but being a part of the hive would be a follower, and you just don't want to do it. But it's like, that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes I feel like it could be a little suppressive. Maybe are you suppressing what you really want because you don't want to go and be aligned with culture and pop culture? I'm
gonna tell you like this: the person that I care about as far as like celebrity is concerned, like the top, like how you talk about Beyonce, I've met them on multiple occasions, and I did not act like I was a fan.
Oh my god!
Because I'm
all out of cookies, but I got some for you later,
and I'm going to speak to you as such. I'm not about to friend. Oh my god, Beyonce! Oh my god, I'm doing all that for this lady.
So even in private, you can't like Beyonce because you don't want to be.
I like some of Beyonce's older music.
That's not what you said earlier.
What did I tell you? Let's say it. What did I tell you?
First of all,
what did I tell you?
We went past what most fans do. We didn't even talk about like popular songs. We went into B-side tracks, and you have B-side tracks on deck.
On which album?
I don't know. We went by album, out per album.
But what did I say about the album? I said I stopped where? I stopped where?
I don't recall you saying that.
I stopped at B-Day.
No, we said we started at B-Day.
You started at B-Day. I was old enough for Dangerously in Love,
which was a whole bop.
So you came on the train late.
I was also like, B-Day came out in 2006. I was like 11 years old.
That's your fault.
I was not like dangerously in love with anyone. And I did not say I did not listen to it. I said I started listening to Beyonce on my own, like seeking out Beyonce to listen to at B-Day.
Right.
I didn't say I did not listen to
and I
Dangerously
stopped
in Love.
at B-Day.
Destiny's Fulfilled, you know, like I listened to Destiny's Child.
I stopped at B-Day. How many albums has she came out with since B-Day?
Several.
You know,
so that's besides the point. That is so besides the point.
Hive.
You want to be in the hive.
No,
you want to be in the hive.
I do not.
You want to be in the hive.
I do not.
You talk about Beyonce a lot, honestly.
Do I?
You do. You do talk about Beyonce a lot.
So this is going to be an episode full of lies. So let's do this.
I will change that too.
I got some lies too.
We talk about Beyonce a lot. I will change that to we talk about.
And then I'll change it again to you talking.
No, it's conversation. How am I gonna have a conversation about Beyonce by myself?
You talk about Beyonce, and I'm replying to your Beyonce love.
Wow! Oh wow! Like
she came in here and told me that she does seances over to Beyonce's
I was
music.
definitely being facetious. Like I was not being serious at all. Don't play with me.
She says she listens to Beyonce all day.
I do communicate exclusively in Beyonce gifts.
She does do that
all the time.
And then when she goes home at night, then she prays to Beyonce. Then,
I was absolutely joking.
And then Sundays, she does seances for Beyonce.
Wow. Okay, so she's lying.
She sacrifices bees.
Wow.
Since we're lying on this podcast, that's what we're gonna do.
We're not.
She sacrifices bees on Sunday to her Lord and Savior.
We had a conversation about Beyonce today. We had a conversation about Beyonce yesterday. We had a conversation about Beyonce on Sunday.
We talk about Beyonce a lot.
We talk about Beyonce a lot.
But why though?
Because we like Beyonce.
Because you start talking about Beyonce.
We like Beyonce. That's what it is.
We're not going to do this.
We like Beyonce, and it's cool.
I do like Beyonce's older music, yes.
Wow. Okay, let's stop talking about Beyonce.
Who do I zoom in on when you're both drinking water?
Nobody.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thirsty.
No, that's a me joke.
Okay. We're not gonna talk about Beyonce anymore. It's cool. It's cool.
This is also your podcast, so it's your turn.
Well, on my podcast, we talk about a little bit of everything. We talk about Beyonce.
Clearly, we just did
that. But mostly, I like to know, like, what do you do? Like, what do you think is a huge factor in your own personal care of self or your own personal healing?
Seclusion helped me a lot in my healing. I had to cut off distractions, and I had to figure out who I was and what I wanted out of my own life. I had to understand and forgive myself for whatever. And I also, the biggest thing was, I literally had to forgive everybody for everything. And the day I did that, and it was a daily thing. Every day, at some point in my head, I forgive you. It's just in my head. I forgive you. I forgive you.
So you didn't reach out to people and tell them?
No.
Okay.
No, but it's just my energy, because that forgiveness is about me. I'm still hurt off of X, Y, and Z. So me forgiving them is for me. Me forgiving them is saying, hey, you don't have that power over me to piss me off anymore. That was the biggest thing.
I meant to say the password off too. That's what I meant to do. But you distracted me. There was Philly cheesesteaks. There was talks of Beyonce. I was lost. It's MDA.
Oh my God, you gonna do this on camera?
Oh, sorry.
Lord have mercy.
Well, I paused it.
What? It's no capital. It's all lowercase.
Oh, I'm tripping.
That's why. We good.
Alright, and we back on.
Yeah, so that's majority what I had to do was forgive myself and forgive everybody else for everything, and focus my energy on me.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
Because I'm like the opposite.
Okay.
But that's also because I spent most of my life in seclusion.
Okay.
So me being an outspoken person or like being around people is a new thing. So like as a kid growing up, high school, I was like painfully shy. Like so shy. And I convinced myself I was like an introvert, but I really was an extrovert masking as an introvert because I was just like scared to get out there.
I hate y'all.
So like as I started, really focusing on healing and things like that, I had to just learn how to be open. Like really learn how to be open with myself, with the people around me. In every sense, my family, my friends, people I date. Like I used to always just be like, I'm gonna just be cool with everything and quiet. So it's interesting that you said that. But that's also good that you put the effort in to forgive on that level.
Yeah.
Like hands-on forgiveness.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to live with myself. Like it was certain things, just little things, big things, whatever it was. If I felt slighted in my whole life, I had to let all that go. I was holding on to too much stuff, and now I'm a clear canvas right now. And now, the things that people would do to me now don't even affect me. Like, I get annoyed here and there, but you don't have that power over me for me to be angry.
That's good. Does it make you feel lighter?
Oh, I'm the wind.
Are you a feather?
I am the wind that the feather is pushing.
Oh wow, that's a whole new level of light. Okay. And so, what made you backtracking? What made you come to that conclusion?
Is it? That's a great question. I was pretty much making myself sick with anger. I was in a place where I was living in a place where I didn't want to live. I was working a job I didn't want to work. I was with a person that I didn't want to be with. There was nothing in my life that was about me. And I was lost, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't feel like I had control over my life. And I'm independent. So for me to feel like that, it's like, what am I doing right now? So I moved out of the place where I was living. I quit my job. I ended the relationship. Celibate for a year and a half. Taking myself out on vacations and dates and all that stuff like that. Loving myself. Pampering myself. Doing things for myself. And figuring out what I actually liked. I have copious amounts of women friends, and something that I tell them is that don't lose yourself in a relationship, because it's ugly. It's ugly. It's ugly when I can know you for a decade, and then you meet this dude yesterday, and now you can't talk to me or be my friend anymore. Like, what kind of shit is that? he don't even know you. What you talking about? Like, he doesn't even know you. And you can't talk to me.
That's true.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I also think that women are taught to lose themselves in relationships.
Yeah.
You know? Like, as a woman in a relationship, it's like, okay, this is me. Mm-hmm. This is my relationship. This is my responsibility. This is my focus. Like, everything shifts as a woman in a relationship. Like, I can't just be like, oh, I'm in a relationship now. It's like, no, I'm in a relationship now. I have to run everything by this person now. I have to check in with this person, tell them what I'm doing. Like, this is, like, my life now. A single woman and a woman in a relationship is taught that these should be two very different women.
Right.
So it's very easy to get caught up in that. Be like, I'm totally friends. I don't give a damn about them. It's about me and my man, what we got going on, period. And everything else is like background noise.
But you don't.
That's how we're taught to be. I'm not saying that's good.
No, I get it. No, I see. I know what you're saying. But you don't think, you saying fuck friends and all that stuff until you need me.
Exactly.
And now I'm on the phone at 3 o'clock in the morning hearing you bitch and complain and cry about something that he done did. I'm like, but you wasn't even talking to me yesterday.
I'm not saying it's right.
I'm saying it's not right.
I'm telling you, you know, how it is. But
I'm
then
definitely
also,
not saying that you're saying. I'm not doing that. I know what you're saying.
And also, I feel like women, it has something different when a relationship fails on a woman's end.
Okay.
If you're in a relationship and it fails, it's like, oh, okay, you know, things just didn't work out.
I think you just get a new one.
Yeah, you be in another one on Tuesday if you want to.
Not I.
But with women, it's like, if a relationship fails, well, what did you do? Like, what happened? What went wrong? Like, you did a little too much of this. Maybe you were too heavy. Maybe you know, you were all over them. Maybe you weren't doing enough. Maybe you let go of yourself. It's always like, what did you do wrong in this relationship with women?
Okay. Because
women, specifically black women, are taught there's this little small pool of men available in the world that are worth dating or marrying or whatever. And you have to be fucking perfect to nag you one of them. But fuck them, because there's all these other men that's like kind of okay, and they building and they working, and you know, they're finding themselves, all these kind of things. So pull out of those, you know, pools and build them up and things like that, because whatever man you get, as long as they not like the absolute fucking worst and like don't punch you in the face every 2 days, hold on to them, because there's not enough men in the world. It don't matter. I know women who have masters, who are lawyers, doctors, who are just wonderful women who care about the world, care about themselves, give back to the communities, and they date horrible people because no matter what kind of woman you are, you're taught that there's not enough men. So whatever man you get, you better hold on to him, because if you lose him, you may never get another one. Especially black women. Black women, if you are a black woman who exclusively dates black men, then whichever one you get, girlfriend, you better hold on to them. You better shine them up. You better figure it out, because if you let them go, who knows if you'll ever get another one. That's really how women feel and how society makes it feel, and even within the community. You know, I've dated horrible people, like, to me, but on paper, like, they had good jobs, things like that. My own mother would be like, well, you better hold on to that good man. Don't lose him over something so small. Like, mommy, like, she's on me all the time. But, you know, he can grow out of that. He's 35. You know, anyways, but these are things that are told all the time, because it's like, people on paper are good men, so you better hold on to them, because you don't know what's going to happen. You may never get another one. And so it's kind of like a fear. It's a scare tactic. Like, listen, it's only so many men out here, girlfriend. You better hold on to your raggedy one. At least you got one.
Do you think this is true, what you're saying?
I don't think it's true at all.
Okay.
I don't think it's true at all.
Okay.
I absolutely believe that whatever love you seek is out there for you.
Right.
and you don't have to compromise. You don't have to be light. You don't have to do all that stuff. I feel whatever love you seek, if you want a man who, you know, to the T or whatever of what you want is out there for you,
right.
And you don't have to go find it, and you don't have to compromise or shapeshift to attract it. I believe that.
Every time I've gotten in a relationship, it's been because I asked exactly for what I wanted. And every time I asked exactly for what I wanted, I got it. Small little things like I want a woman who like rubs my back for no reason. I met a woman who rubs my back for no reason. I want a woman who X, Y, Z. I found a woman who X, Y, Z. But where that gets tricky is you have to know exactly what you want.
I was gonna say that.
Because it will come exactly the way you ask for it. So I learned, be very specific in what you want.
Very, very.
Very, very specific in what you want, because I asked for it and I got it. But she came with a lot of other stuff that I didn't want or need.
Yeah, I'm not specific at all. I actually used to be really specific. I used to have a list. Oh, God. I wish I could remember all the things I have on this list.
What's on your list of what you
What I used to have on my list?
Yeah, let's go with young you.
Oh, man, that list is long.
Just give me the top couple.
He needed to be tall. He needed to have a good job.
That's always number one.
Tall, good job. He needs to have a car. He needs to have his own place.
Women would say all this stuff and then will not say, I want him to be a good person.
See, listen.
I want him to be tall, buff,
this is
handsome.
all the things. I wanted him to be dark skinned. I wanted him to have, you know, a nice hairline.
That's ridiculous.
There was about 30 things on this list.
And I don't got nothing to do with being a good person.
I've met somebody who was absolutely everything on this list. Horrible person. Horrid person. One of the worst people I've ever met in my life.
Does that mean you have bad taste?
No, it doesn't mean I have a bad taste. At that time, it means that I was so focused on checking off this list that I wasn't looking at who the person was in front of me.
So if I date multiple women and have bad interactions and bad relationships each time, that doesn't mean I have bad taste?
It depends. Are you dating the same kind of person?
I mean, whether I am or not. Let's say no. But the relationships just don't work each time. Each relationship. In a year, I might have 8 different relationships.
In a year?
I'm just being hypothetical. Yes, in a year I have 8 different relationships.
I feel like in a year, if you had 8 different relationships, I don't think it has anything to do with your taste. I feel like you don't like to be by yourself, and you have a problem with yourself, because somebody who needs to fill up their time, space, and themselves, their heart, with that many people in that short amount of time does not like who they are by themselves.
100%.
So I don't think that has to do more so with like your taste in the people you're dating. I think that if you in 8 relationships in 1 year, you dating anybody. Like you're not practicing any discernment. You're not really getting to know these people. Like you obviously have an issue within yourself. Now, I have been in a total of 3 relationships
in your life.
In my life, and all 3 relationships ended. 2 ended horribly. 1 ended. It was just like a mutual agreement.
What's the duration of these relationships?
I was with one person for 2 years, another person for 1.5 years, another person for almost like 3 years.
Is this adulthood or is this middle school, high school?
This is, I was with someone from 17 to like 19 and a half-ish. 19 and a half-ish. That does count. Listen, as women is different. I'm not gonna
invalidate your relationships.
Anyways, and then the next person was like from 20 to like 21. Like a little bit before
with
20. I was like back to back to back. So then right after I met that person, 6 months later after I broke up with that person, I was in my most recent relationship for 2 years. From 21 to 23.
You were just bouncing.
Bouncing?
Yes.
That sounds really... I want you to explain this because that sounds bad what you're saying.
You ever watch basketball?
Yes, I watch basketball.
The ball go up and it break. You jump up there for that rebound.
Oh, yeah. But I didn't like myself at this time, though.
That explains it.
Yeah, I did not like myself. I didn't like being alone.
There you go.
I had a very big problem with being alone. So, of course, as soon as I got out of one relationship, and then a couple months, I'm in another one. As soon as I got out that one, a couple months, I was in another one. So, after this last relationship, which was a very difficult relationship, and... after that one, I had to like really cleanse my life, like for real. I had to like just cut it out. I was on a man cleanse. I wasn't even dating. I wasn't talking. I wasn't giving my number out, and I was really focused on myself. Like I had to really like for the first time in like my whole life, just decide like, what the fuck does Malaysia want? Like, what does she want to do? Who does she want to be? Like, if I never got married, I never had kids, who would I want to be at the end of my life? Sure. Like, at my core.
Do you have an answer now?
Yeah, I have back then I was like, but I really want to get married. Now I'm like, I just want to help other women, specifically black women, heal. Like, it's super simple, but that's at the core of everything I do is at that. It's at that. The healing of black women, men, and children is like, that's what I want to do in different ways. Through different modems, you know, but that's at the core of everything is that, and that's what I feel like my purpose is. I feel like that's like what I've been put here to do, and as long as I do that, then I could die a happy woman.
That's facts.
And I don't even put it on scales or like I have to do it grandly. Yeah. You know, as long as I do it,
definitely.
Then that's it.
What does it take to get your number?
What does it take to get my number?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, in a general sense, just asking. Like, I'm not like
anybody could just be like, "Hey, how you doing? Can I get your number?"
I mean, there's a block button for a reason.
Can I have your number? Can I have it? That's what I'm saying. You just like here.
Someone trying to date me, you need to be more specific.
Get your number.
Yeah, but for what reason though? Like, if a girl was like, "Hey, girl, I want to get your number."
No, you hot. I'm a man.
Okay.
You hot.
Still kind of just asking. I feel kind of bad for saying that. I'm not really like. I know. I mean, just because you. I've had the same number for like 12 years, so it doesn't mean anything to me to give you my number. Because if anything goes away, I'm gonna just block you.
Random stranger your phone number?
No, like. Okay.
I'm
it's
talking
more
about
approach.
You want Bart and someone is
it's
like,
more
hey, girl,
approach. If someone is like, just walks up to me like, "Oh, I think you're so beautiful. Can I get to know you?" I'm probably gonna be like, "Nah, I'm good, but thank you." But like.
Why?
It's setting. Because, like, you don't know me, you're just walking up to me. But it's also, like, setting.
I see what I want. I'm going to approach you. Can I have your number?
It's also feeling. Like, I have given people my number, but sometimes that shit just feel weird. Like, hey, I think you're so fucking beautiful. Let me get your number.
Holy.
That is scary. And people say stuff like that.
Holy.
But nowadays, honestly, most people don't ask for my number in person. Like, literally, the last person I was talking to saw me out and then found my Instagram and then asked for my number on Instagram.
Instagram stalking.
I don't know if that's stalking.
That's how we get numbers now. That's how we get numbers is through Instagram stalking.
I don't think it's stalking.
You slide in the DMs. It is stalking because it's like I'm gonna creep. Stalking not in the
never stalking.
That situation was a little different because they saw me out. We didn't meet each other.
But you're
out.
misinterpreting me saying stalking.
Because it sounds aggressive.
Stalking.
How do you know it was you?
I mean, because I look like my pictures.
You're not catfish. Stalking in the sense of like a predator. Not like stalking in the sense like I'm in the bushes, like where is she? I'm talking about like I'm scoping the scene. I see it, and now I'm a pounce.
Oh, you're saying how did they know? Like, how did they find my Instagram? Through hashtags.
What does that mean?
So we were at the Black Joy Parade.
Y'all youngsters got it, man.
You don't know what a hashtag is?
Hey, y'all youngsters. Hey, one on me. Hey, y'all youngsters got the juice, bruh.
No, this is what happened.
You found Bae through hashtags?
This is what happened.
Raw.
We were at the Black Joy Parade last year.
Okay.
And we made eye contact. It sounds so fucking weird. We made eye contact on some like random shit, just very randomly. And so I was tagging, where I was at. I was like Black Joy Parade, like tagging that. And a couple days later, he just found me through hashtags. Like, I didn't know that until after the fact. I thought he just naturally found me.
Doug.
But
that means he was on Instagram. And he was like, I was there, hashtag Black Joy Parade. And then he started scrolling.
This is still my friend, okay?
But this is
sound creepy.
But what he did. This is what he did. And that's like I said, that's
shy.
That's the stalking. That's like a lion. He's
a shy person.
That's fine.
I don't think it's weird.
I never said it was weird. I said he had the juice.
My last relationship I was in, we met on Twitter. Yeah.
We met on Twitter.
You know what's crazy? We met on Twitter, but once we got into a relationship, we like had a lot of mutual friends and things like that. Like, but these are people who are in proximity to me. Like, I wouldn't even talk to somebody who was like in Nebraska.
What's wrong with Nebraska? You got Nebraska messed up.
I'm not about to go to Nebraska. You ain't about to come to Oakland. But like, if I'm from Oakland, you're from Oakland, we just run across each other. And even with the person I was telling you about from the Black Joy Parade, once we met, like, we had so many, like, degrees of separation. And, like, he told me how it's crazy. He went to a concert. I used to work in San Francisco. He went to a concert, and I was waiting for a friend on the corner in the Castro. And he remembered seeing me, and he did. Because that's just, when you meant to come across people, you're going to come across them.
That's facts. Yeah, majority of my friends come from the internet.
Mine too.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything weird about that.
I never said those words.
But you're acting like it's weird.
I am complimenting.
Y'all met on Twitter. Yeah, we met on Twitter.
I don't really use Twitter, but yeah, I'm definitely internet. Definitely internet. I was one of the original catfish. I was catfishing on Black Planet.
On Black Planet?
Yeah, I'm OG catfish.
On Black Planet.
I'm trying to tell you something. I'm OG Twitter. I'm OG catfish. Before Catfish was a show, I was doing that, and I feel bad about it.
You're eerily proud of it. I feel
bad about it, but it's a badge of honor that before the wave of catfishing, I was already doing that, bro.
You know why? Because you're a contrarian.
I just like to, lead the pack instead of following the pack. Like,
even with catfishing. Okay.
I was out here already, and y'all caught up.
Okay, that's perfect. That's awesome.
Y'all caught up to me where I was already at. A lot of these women. No, I'm playing. But how long does it take for you to be my girlfriend?
Jeez, what's all these personal questions?
Because I'm talking to you personally.
You're talking to me personally, okay. Like if someone is just like trying to get me to be their girlfriend, yes. I don't know. I have no idea.
You ask dudes out, you be like, hey.
Yeah, sometimes.
You want to be my boyfriend?
No, I don't do that.
Why are you scoffing? Don't scoff at me.
I ask people on dates. I ask somebody.
Why don't you ask them to be your boyfriend?
I don't know.
This is an audio podcast. They can't see that shrug you did. Right. And that face you made. They can't see that.
I don't know.
Luckily, we have a camera, but...
Gosh. Yes, all you get is personal ass questions. Jesus, the quizzes. Why don't I ask men to be my boyfriend? Because first of all, I think it's hilarious. Me asking someone to be my boyfriend would be absolutely hilarious because I'm so naturally awkward. I wouldn't know how to do that.
You wouldn't know how to do it?
I wouldn't know how to do that. I'm like, yeah. I can't even think of what I would say because, you know what? most people don't ask me to be their girlfriend.
Of
We
course
just kind of we come to this mutual agreement, like
y'all like continuously have sex for like. Okay, how many times do you have to have sex with a person and for them to be your boyfriend?
1 to 100. Anywhere between. I've literally had sex with somebody one time. I had sex with somebody on the first date. We was together for 2 years, and we had sex that one time. He was like, "Hey, you my girlfriend now?" And I was like, "Okay," being all young and stupid. Cause like, what? It's weird. Then some people I've had sex with hundreds of times and never thought. Had the desire to want to be their girlfriend or to ask them to be my boyfriend. So these people, are you
dating these people, or y'all just?
You said have sex.
I did. And now this is a new question.
Okay. Sometimes I date them.
So you're dating these people and then having sex with them, and then but you may or may not be boyfriend.
It's also like, do I see you long term? Like, to answer your question of like, what does it take for me to be someone's girlfriend? Mm-hmm. It's just, do I see a future with you? Like, right. Are you someone that I could actually, date and grow with and do life shit with,
Are you dating people, or are you dealing with people that you don't see yourself with long term?
I will date people. Typically when I date people, in the beginning, I see like, somebody I could be with. But then as you get to know people and you see how they are, you're like, damn, you suck with money. You're not really. You kind of hear.
Do you believe that?
Got a hear mindset. Okay.
Do you believe that there's some people that you could just date and it doesn't have to go long term?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like the last person I was dating did not see long term with them at all, but we dated for a while, Not a while, a couple of months, but...
That's a while.
I mean, to me, at the beginning, I'm like, you know what? I'm not really into this whole relationship thing.
So you'll date, but you've only had 3 boyfriends.
Oh, yeah, that's totally different.
I understand. That's different. I just wanted to clarify.
I was trying to yell at you.
You were. See? Very combative.
I did yell at you a little bit.
You see how calm...
Totally
she told me that her podcast is her being calm.
But I also said that y'all had me messed up. So it was very difficult.
So the aggression
it's y'all fault.
So I'm sorry, taking care with my...
it's called Take Care with Mod.
I'm sorry.
I know grammatically it should be Taking Care with Mod, but I don't like that. I like Take Care with Mod.
Because you're a Drake fan, got it.
It's nothing to do with Drake. It just sounds better. It's just the shorter words.
I'm sorry, Take Care with Mod.
Mod, it looks better than Taking Care
I'm sorry
with Mod.
that I have done something to her to make her so aggressive today.
What did you do to me?
I have no idea.
Tell the people what you did to me.
I've fed her. I got her water.
Like a cat.
I got her water with lemon in it.
With lemon, yeah.
I don't know what more. Twice. I don't know what more.
It was not twice. That other water was for him.
I don't know what more.
Wow, whose team are you on, Mr.
Mine.
Mr. Man?
Mine, clearly. I don't know what more I could do to be such a gracious host, but I just don't feel the love of someone who has just been showered with the love from my home. I just don't understand it. But so Take Care of Mine. I apologize for her. Okay? Maybe next week she will have a voice like mine.
No, I'm acting this way because you have been just mean to me.
Mean.
No, you haven't been mean, but you've been like attacking me since I got here.
Her.
And then when I mentioned it, you was like, "Am I attacking you, or are you sensitive?" That's what you said. You remember that? You remember that part? We had that whole conversation. You remember that?
Honestly,
I remember it.
Honestly, I did not say that.
That's what you said verbatim. Like, I'm not even adding anything to it. That's exactly what you said.
I'm sorry. Take care with my. That she's so aggressive this week, but we will be back to our regularly scheduled program next week.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
Your turn. You gotta grill me.
Grill you?
Yeah.
Oh no, you asked me all these 50-degree questions. Oh my God, I'm sweating.
That's the point of the show. I don't know what you do over here. But over here, it's another inside joke. Hey, I like her, man. She's cool.
I don't like y'all.
Clearly. It makes for great content. It makes for great content. Like, you're a great friend.
I'm not having a blast at all.
These are the type of friendships I have. I'm an antagonist. I'm just an antagonist.
I don't like it at all. But what do you, as a black man, feel is needed for more black men to be able to heal?
Communication.
With whom?
Each other, themselves, the people who's hurt them. We don't talk. We don't talk to each other about shit that matters. We talk about, oh, bro, you watched the game, bro? Or, bro, you heard that new track from Whoop Whoop Whoop, bro? Or, you feel me? I'm about to get on some bitches, bro. You trying to come? But we don't talk about, hey, yo, like, I've been feeling fucked up lately. I've been, Nipsey Hussle died. I've been feeling the fact that I don't know if when I leave the house I'm gonna make it back. Like, we don't have those conversations. So there is no healing. We have to do that for ourselves.
And so how do you think those channels can open?
You gotta be open to it. You gotta be open to it.
I mean, in a perfect world, but in this world, how do you think those channels can be opened?
I don't have the answer to that.
I
don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Because there's so many different types of people, and what I might think is the right answer, they're not gonna mess with me.
I know, but I want to hear what you say. They not here. So
I don't have a right answer.
I want a answer, not a right, wrong, middle, passage, whatever.
A lot of facts, 0 answers.
A lot of facts, 0 answers. Open up the channel of communication for healing. We have to be okay with talking to each other. That's what it is. We have to be okay with talking to each other.
So you think a mindset shift has to occur?
100%.
Okay.
Like I said, we talk about bullshit all the time.
Because black women, give us any kind of anything. We could have healing at brunch. We can have healing at Old Navy. But I think we've opened up that kind of communication with each other, though.
That's very true.
Whereas
y'all been doing that since Waiting to Excel.
But it's because we have to.
Yeah, y'all have sister circles all the time.
We have to. If black women didn't have black women for themselves, we would be dead. Wouldn't be no black women. I'm serious. We would be dead because a lot of black women are, the matriarchs of their families.
Yes.
Our experience is fucking traumatic. Mm-hmm. And the only people that seem to understand are other black women.
Right.
So we lean on each other, and it's not always natural. Like, I'm not going to say, like, every single black woman I meet, I'm like, oh, hey, girl, when I was 6, this is what happened. Like, we don't have that kind of conversation, but at the bare minimum, I could turn to a random black woman on the street and be like, hey, girl. She'd be like, oh, hey.
Right.
Hey, okay, I see you, Puff. Mm-hmm. Okay, I see you, Shoes. Just for like a
I see you twist out.
Yeah, because we have that kind of...
No, I get it.
That relation.
Okay, well, that brings me to a good question. Do you think it's easier for women strangers to become friends than it is for a man to befriend a woman that are strangers?
Okay, absolutely. I think it's easier. I think because when I meet a woman, 9 times out of 10, because it is that one sometimes, I'm not. I don't feel like they want anything from me.
Okay.
I don't think that they have ulterior motives. I don't think that they're trying to like get up in my skirt. You know, like, it's just kind of like, I know what I'm getting. But like I said, be that one. For me, it'd be like that 6 times out of 10. Because I don't know why. People always think I'm a lesbian. I don't really know why. But, you know, I've just learned to deal with that in life. But, you know, I don't feel like you want anything from me. You know, like, if I'm up to a woman. Now, a man, I don't know what you want. What do you want? And even if I ask you, you probably ain't gonna tell me. You know, it's not as forthcoming as it is. Women will be like, oh girl, let's get together for brunch and let's do this. Men be like, oh, you know, I don't know what you want from me. You could want to be my friend, you might want to be my man, you might be trying to kill me. I don't know. Any 3 of those are possible anytime I meet a man.
That's facts, and that's fucking crazy.
It is.
So okay, if it's 6 to 10 women, what's the odds for the men?
Okay.
What's the statistic for men?
For men, doing what? Where something a positive outcome?
You said 6 out of the 10 times.
6 out of the 10 times
women
don't want anything from me.
So for men,
1 out of 10 times.
that's wild.
1.
I think that's the problem, man. I think that's the problem, and I'm not saying that it's y'all fault, because it's not, because niggas is gross. But even that 1, I'm still gonna get shit on.
No.
Even that 1 is still gonna get shit on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
Because you're 1 that's not, you know, trying to do whatever. That's somebody you're gonna shit on. But your the one that you actually choose is the rest of the 9.
Mm-hmm. Are you giving me that good guys finish last?
No, I'm not.
Here?
No, I'm a terrible nigga.
I hate. Oh,
it's
God.
I'm not even talking about a good guy.
Who tell you things like that?
Terrible niggas. That's what I'm saying.
Horrible men.
I'm a piece of shit.
A lot of men think that just because they don't beat women or that they don't, you know, rapidly cheat on them, that they're a good man. And that's just not true. It's not true at all.
I am a good man, okay? But I'm not a good guy, if that makes any sense.
I get what you're saying.
So...
Because you're a contrarian. Of course you're not a good guy. We don't hang out with the good guys finish last crew.
Not at all. I'm not finishing last. I'm like 4th.
Out of 5?
Out of like 100.
100?
I'm like 4th.
You thinking highly. You finish at 4th.
I'm like 4th.
Okay, 4th. Okay. I'm
talking about in the good guy race.
Okay, in the good guy race, finish at 4th.
I'm like 4th.
If that's what you say. Cool.
I'm not last. But what I'm saying is, we've had this conversation many of times where we can simply just say hello and be met hostility.
Maybe I was in the mood to speak.
That's fine.
Do y'all? I feel like men also don't read energy before they start talking. They just start talking. Women feel you out before they come up to you and start talking. Women ain't just gonna be like, hey girl, I hope you're having a good day, or like, you know, how you doing? Like, women kind of feel it out. You know, they're like, oh, you seem kind of cool, or we might
just said
have nonverbal communication.
I'm not gonna
and then we'll talk. Men just be like, oh, she look good. Can I have your number?
That's
like,
literally not what I'm saying.
Feel me out, my nigga. Like,
that's literally not what I'm saying. That's literally not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
Hello.
But did you feel me out first?
Good morning.
Good morning.
But did you feel me out first?
For a good morning?
For a good morning, right?
Yes.
Dog,
did you feel me out first? You are walking behind me. I'm walking into Starbucks. I open the door for myself. See you behind me. Hold the door for you and say hello. I don't. What is that? What did not feel her out.
I don't have the time to feel you. I'm just saying hello because I'm opening the door. I'm doing something polite for you.
Maybe she just ain't a morning person, or maybe she just ain't the one for you. Like I notice men focus so heavily on the women who don't want them.
It's not about wanting me.
Listen, the women that don't want them, the women that reject them, and they don't focus on like the women who do rather them.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm not talking about me wanting something from her, or I'm not even hollering at her. I'm just saying hello to a human being.
But did you feel her out first?
Clearly I didn't.
So that's why you was met with that, because you gotta feel people out. Maybe she's just not a morning person. Maybe it don't got nothing to do with you.
What if it's not the morning? What if
you said good morning? You saying good morning at 4 p.m.? Maybe that's why she
started with hello.
This nigga tripping.
I started with hello.
Okay. Sometimes.
So what I'm saying is the fact. So what I'm saying is the double standard of you just said that you can just be standing next to a lady and then be like, "Oh, I see you."
Because I feel a point of comfort with this person because we have something in common off the rip.
Because you're black.
I'm a woman. You're a woman.
Right.
I'm a black woman. You a black woman. I'm a black woman with natural hair. You a black woman with natural hair. We damn near related. So we have that point of reference with each other. So it's easier for me to be like, oh, okay, like we kind of connect. Me and a man.
We damn near related.
Me and a black man. Okay, I'm not gonna meet you with no vigor. Okay, me and a black man who I don't know what else we could have in common. Maybe we got the same shoes on or something. Okay,
you don't have nothing in
common. A little more in common. I might be more inclined to speak to you.
I'm just saying hello because you are a human being in my area.
It's not even a conversation.
But it's not your area.
It's not even a conversation.
But did I come to this Starbucks to speak to you or to get some coffee?
Jesus Christ. That is a wild way of thinking.
It's not a wild. I'm just saying, you trying to get to the bottom of it. Maybe she don't want to speak to you. Maybe she got a man. Maybe she just want to get some motherfucking coffee. Or maybe she was walking down the street, 13 niggas just bothered her. And now, since you didn't even do nothing, she just don't want to talk to you.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Okay. But you shouldn't take that personal.
I don't take it personal.
Does it make her a bad person?
Does it?
Does it?
I'm asking you.
I asked you first.
Oh, that was a question?
Yeah, does it make her a bad person?
I don't know her because she won't speak to me.
But in your mind, this is a negative interaction, right?
It is it's an interaction. It's not necessarily negative or positive. It's an interaction. It's a lack of interaction. There is no interaction.
I don't think it makes her a bad person.
I don't either.
The Bay Area men are aggressive, okay? Listen, okay? The turmoil we go through.
I watched a lady.
Rough.
I watched a lady with her titties out walk past a group of 8 niggas. I was like, I'm saying no. You can come here. I'm saying no. If you ever start off your sentences with "I'm saying no," she probably ain't trying to hear what you saying.
I'm not trying to hear what you're saying.
Probably not trying to hear what you're saying, bro. I'm saying though, probably never get heard.
I love how you have to mention that her titties were out.
Her titties were out.
I mean, but
her titties were out.
What did the men have on?
They had on long tees and like.
You lying?
They did have on long tees.
You just making this up.
They had on long tees.
They had on long tees.
Yeah.
What year was this?
A couple of days ago at the Snoop Dogg show.
Oh, that's a little different. You went to the Snoop Dogg show?
I was at the Snoop Dogg show.
You didn't tell me that.
A few people 100% told you that.
They did not tell me that.
Okay, we don't have to do this. Basically, my point was, it's easier for a woman. You said it was. It's easier for a woman, two women strangers, to become friends, even if, because no matter what, you always gonna think I'm on some bullshit. Not
always. I'm a good reader of energy. I don't meet most people with vigor. I'm not a person that's just stank. So somebody say hi to me. Oh,
we've been
saying hello.
Recording for an hour.
Yes.
And I've been met with vigor the whole time.
But I know you though. That's different. I'm not a random man on the street that ain't did nothing to me.
No, that's facts. Okay. I just want to be able to get to a point where I can say hello to someone and they acknowledge me back.
But every single person's gonna be different. There's no surefire way. She might be having a bad day. Maybe her mama just died and you saying hello. She don't want to hear that shit. You don't know what's going on with that person. I think you shouldn't take things like that personal, or should make it think less than of that person.
I think nothing of that person. I was like, it's just like,
you seem a little
wow,
a little up in there about it.
I'm not
a little up in there.
Okay, this is just something that I've been noticing. I've been having conversations about. So I have a lot of like data to back up what I'm saying.
Okay, so after you meet the woman, you say hello, she says hello back, then what?
That's I'm just saying. I'm just speaking. I'm
also
a courteous person.
I will say that
Hello.
in California, we're
Hi.
not a small talking ass people out here.
I don't want to talk to you. I'm just saying hello.
That's a lot. You ask for a lot.
I'm asking a lot for you to acknowledge my presence.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Nobody owes you that, especially a random person you never met on the street.
Never said that.
Has to say hello to you? My goodness.
Has to, no. I would like for people to speak if I'm speaking to them. Like, I'm not invisible. I have just used words.
Okay. That's fair.
Like, I'm not coming at you aggressively. I'm saying no. I'm not doing all that.
But what if you saying though, like, maybe you were.
Or if I'm trying to walk, excuse me. Just an excuse me. Because I'm trying to get
I don't know.
to where you're going.
Most days people don't acknowledge me at all anywhere, and I don't be tripping.
I didn't say I was necessarily tripping about it.
You sound like you tripping though.
No, I'm just curious to hear what women think about.
I ain't got the answer, Sway.
You gave me some answers.
But I definitely think it's just a case by case basis. Honestly, it's a case by case basis. Like,
so I can't have no friends because y'all think I'm on some bullshit. That's the answer in my head.
I mean, maybe coffee shops just not where you meeting people at. I don't know.
I just hypothetically said Starbucks. I don't even drink coffee.
I don't drink coffee either, but I frequent Starbucks.
No, I'm just giving that as an example of just me opening the door for someone, and I'm like, you never say thank you. I'm like, I get it. You don't have to say thank you. I didn't have to open this door for you.
You don't think that's a little? I feel like it's a little entitlement for you to think that women specifically should acknowledge you just because you opened the door.
Are you not hearing what I'm saying?
I'm listening very intently.
Are you? So you're just missing all the parts where I'm saying they don't owe me anything.
No, I mean, you're saying that, but do you really believe that, though? Because what you're saying like, oh, you don't owe me that, but then you're like, well, damn, I just don't understand why I just opened the door for you. Like, why you can't just be like, thank you? I'm
not even talking about on a, I'm not even talking about, let's just take men and women out.
Okay.
If a person, I open the door for them and they just walk by, or they like, you clearly don't know what a thank you is. Like, I don't have to open this door for you or hold this door for you. You also do not have to say thank you.
Okay.
But I acknowledged you as a human being. Mm-hmm. You can acknowledge me as a human being. You're just choosing not to. Yeah. I think that's what the issue is my issue doesn't have to do with man and woman. It has to do with the lack of acknowledgement between us. And I think it's because, like you said, going back to the man and women, is because you don't know where I'm coming from in that acknowledgement.
Yes.
And that's why I was talking about, because no matter what, 9 out of the 10 niggas is gonna be on some bullshit. So I'm not gonna speak to you, I'm not gonna acknowledge you because I automatically think you're on some bullshit. Even if I'm not.
I see where you're coming from.
Thank you.
I don't agree, but
what don't you agree with? What don't you agree with?
I don't agree with it because you said it.
Okay. That makes sense.
No, but I do feel where you're coming from. But I mean, shit. It ain't easy, okay? It ain't easy. Because then as soon as you be like, you know what, I'm going to be nice today. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to just be out here in the world being nice to people.
That's when the ragamuffins come.
That's when motherfuckers be on that bullshit.
Yep, I agree. That's
when they aiding you at the gas station. That's when they damn near blocking you from the door.
Hey, you with the Melissas on. Hey,
Melissas.
Hey, with the jellies on.
Wow.
She had on jellies the other day.
I did not have no fucking jellies the other day. I had on a pair of platform silver sandals that were not jellies nor Melissas.
She had one jelly and then one Melissa, but they was the same color.
Melissa's damn near are jellies. Like, if we're being technical, they were jellies.
Yeah, they are. I agree.
I didn't have on either one of them shits. I had on some platform sandals that were very cute, and I got a lot of compliments on the shoes. And also hating because I wore a black dress on Easter. Like, I was a demon or something.
Hating, no. I questioned the outfit choice.
A bit aggressively.
I just questioned the outfit choice.
Use caps locks. Like, when people use caps, I take that as you yelling at me.
Emphasizing. You see how I emphasize certain words?
Then underline it. If you emphasize,
is there an underline feature?
Figure it out. You figure it out.
Here we go.
That's besides the point. I did not have on no jellies though. I feel disrespected yet again because I had damn jellies on. Did not. Anyways, but yeah, the one day you be light, that's when niggas come and they ready to up. They can sense that.
They can sense your niceness,
their happiness.
Yeah, their happiness in your soul.
And they coming for it.
I don't know. I want there to be better relations, and I think that goes back to the question though, for men, how we can talk, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We have to be able to talk to y'all as well.
Definitely.
And y'all, and vice versa. You all should be able to talk to us. Say, this was fucked up. You're doing this incorrectly. You're not. This is a question I want to ask you. What is the role of a man in a woman's life?
It depends. What is the relationship? As a friend, my father, my brother, cousin.
As a man to a woman.
Just in general? A general sense.
Yes. What is the responsibility that a man has to a woman?
You have to give more context because you're saying what is the responsibility that a man has to a woman. It varies depending on the relationship.
We'll talk about it.
As my father, your responsibility is to protect, is to provide, to guide, to listen, to basically teach me on my future interactions with men. Right. You know, right. And not saying like you're gonna teach me everything because these niggas may be way different than you, but that's a general sense. As my brother. Definitely to protect, to be understanding, to be my point of reference of men theoretically in my age group, like my generation of men.
Right.
As my man, to not want to be my quote unquote leader in the sense of tyrant. Okay. Because I feel like a lot of men, when they like, I want to be led in relationships as well. I don't want a tyrant. I don't just be like, we eating that red lobster because I like red lobster. We living in Pinot because I like Pinot. Like, I don't like stuff like that.
Okay.
I
live in Pinot.
I knew you was gonna say that.
I like men who are so secure in themselves that they don't have to go around pissing all day. Like, that you value me enough and know that I respect you as my man, right. And that's not going to change just because today you let me pick where we going to lunch. Right. But as a man, like in that kind of sense, I feel like the responsibility is to have integrity with your interactions with me. I feel like a man should respect me. Like I was him. Like to disrespect me would be disrespect to himself.
Right.
To value me, to listen, to understand, to not want to be in competition with me, to not want to be controlling my whole life, you know. To give me space when space is needed, and to be close when closeness is needed. But I feel like personally, me being in a relationship with someone, that person has the utmost responsibility to me. And I say that because when you're in a relationship with somebody, you're choosing to be with them.
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
And so, since you are choosing to be with me, you've let me know that I'm the person you're choosing. I feel like you have more of a responsibility to me than, like, you know, my dad, my brother, my cousin, because, like, they kind of stuck with me.
Right.
So, but you, as someone who's choosing to be with me, then in that choice, you should also be choosing to respect me,
right,
and know that you are also choosing to understand and listen, and that there's certain things that come with that because you're choosing me. So,
one thing that you did not say that differed between father, brother, and man, you didn't say friendship, but we could talk about that later. Why isn't it your man's responsibility to protect you?
Because it's been instilled in me to protect myself through my father and my brother. Do you mean like in a physical sense, or
do you mean protection from your father in a physical sense?
Sometimes, yeah. Growing up, throughout my life, yeah.
Okay.
My brother, yeah.
Okay.
I can't imagine many moments. Well, I mean, anything could happen, but I mean, I'm not ghetto. Like, I'm not about to be brawling outside of the Coliseum or nothing, like, you know.
So how, other than...
I need him to be protective of me, in my emotions and my feelings and who I am as a person. And I think that could come into play, you know, being my actual protector. It depends.
So he should be protective over you, but he shouldn't be your protector.
It depends. If he needs to be, then, you know, yes. But I just don't foresee... Because when I think of my brother and my father, I think of a whole lifetime.
Okay.
Of, you know, from a point where I couldn't protect myself.
Right.
So, further, I don't know. It doesn't come into my mind like that. Like,
okay. Yeah, and that's why it was interesting that you didn't say protective. That's why I just wanted to see where that was coming from. What about friendship?
Friendship, same thing as any other person.
So
man, woman.
You would see brother as friendship?
Friendship, I would say more so kind of like brotherly. Yeah. But then also as a friend, you're choosing me as well. Right. Maybe not like in an everyday sense. You're not waking up to each other.
But it is an everyday sense because you don't
stop.
Break you don't take
yeah,
you're always gonna be friends. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think, you know, you're choosing to be my friend, and you have to remember why, you know, and hold true to that.
I've said it multiple times, but friendship is really the only true marriage, because you can't just divorce your friend.
I mean, you can.
You can, but it's not really. Not if they're your real friend.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like me losing a friendship, I've never really lost a friendship. Because with friendships, unlike relationships, we can go 6 months without talking and pick right back up.
Friendships are also relationships.
But I'm saying, like in a romantic relationship.
I got you.
In a romantic relationship, we don't speak for 6 days. We no longer in a relationship.
That's another question that I wanted, that you just answered. How long does it take for us to break up if we're in a relationship without talking? 6 days. 3 days of not
talking at all.
Yeah, 3 days. It's over.
You just fall off the face of the earth.
It's you. To you, it's over.
In 3 days, I'm gonna let you know it's over.
So it's just.
I'm not a person. I don't do that fade out breakup. I'm gonna let you know we're broken up.
Okay, but
3 days.
If I can't,
unless we say, look, hey, we're gonna take a week. I just need some time. Okay, you don't just get to fall off the face of the earth for 3 days. 3 business days. What happens if you don't show up at your job for 3 days?
2 weeks.
Your questions are just hilarious. Damn.
I'm saying 3 days without you expressing to me that you need time.
How do I tell you that I need space without hurting your feelings?
I need space. I just need to get my head together, you know. It's nothing against you. Or if it is against me, I need space because we had this argument and it just kind of brought up some things. I just need some time.
What if we didn't have an argument?
If you didn't have an argument, I'm going through things. Whatever the reason is, just say that. You ain't got to beat around the bush with me. Oh, you know. Niggas always think they got to be all spacey and just be specific.
But what if I need space?
I just lost my job. I need space.
What if I need space but I don't want to talk to you about it?
Okay. I just need space to, you know, be with myself, and I don't really want to talk about it, but it's nothing against you.
And then you won't be offended.
I won't be offended.
Cool.
At all.
Cool.
How could I be offended by that? How dare you need
It's very
space?
easy. It's very easy.
How
You want to know an
dare
answer?
you
You want to know an answer that I got? What you need space for? What you mean? What I need space for? For me, you don't need ever.
I also do that, so I'm.
You also do what?
I need space. So I'm like, I need. Listen, this week been rough. I'm gonna just take a couple days and it's nothing against you, and I'll get back with you. Like, unless we live together, then it shouldn't be like crazy for me to need space. But if we live together and you just like, okay, I need space, but I ain't gonna leave this house. Mm-hmm. You know, like we gonna.
What if you live with me part time?
Then
and I'm like, I don't want you over here like for a couple days.
Okay. I'm trying to find the issue here.
Fellas, if y'all have dated tell me, is she okay with this?
Oh wow. Nobody, first of all,
tell me if she's okay with things like this.
Nobody.
Because she's talking a pretty penny, but I don't know how true this is.
Listen, this mod right here is okay with that. Mod from 2 years ago, absolutely not. Space? You need space for what? What you doing in space?
And that's because
you gonna
you
be with that
did
bitch.
the work.
Okay, you gonna be with that bitch.
There
okay, that's what you're doing, and that's why you need space. But I don't feel like that now though, because it's like
there she is.
I don't find myself so consumed with people that I need to be all over them. You know, like I have moments. You know, sometimes I might be like, "What the fuck what you doing? I ain't talked to you in a couple days."
Right.
But I'm not like, oh my God, I ain't talked to you in 12 hours. What the fuck you doing? And I'm not even a person who needs to talk to you all day. Just check in with me. Make sure you still breathing and shit.
Right.
And it's like, for me, it really is like, I just want to make sure you're okay. Like, if I don't talk to you for a couple of days, I'm going to be concerned.
That's facts, regardless of who you are.
Dead. Yeah. You know, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, no, you with this bitch. I'm like, damn, it's like 3 days. You know, I'm not gonna go past your house. I ain't gonna go past your job. I ain't gonna call your friends. I ain't even gonna stalk your social media. I'm gonna just call you. Because that's it.
That's it.
I don't know. But then that's also because I got my own life. Like, I got my own shit. People who don't have shit to do.
Say that again.
I don't mind this devil's playground, okay? That is a true ass statement. When you don't have shit to do, you worried about other people and what they doing. But when you got your own business, that's the best advice my mom ever gave me. I had a situation like that, you know, a couple years ago where I was like, oh, you know, call me, you know, this she'll get you some business.
You gotta be bored.
Yeah, she's like, if he get you some business, you wouldn't be worried about what he's doing.
Facts.
She was right.
That's
she was
facts.
actually hella right. When I got me some business, I wasn't worried about what he was doing.
Have you encountered a man who was, what would be the word, who was jealous of your success or jealous of where
Absolutely.
you were? How did you deal with it?
I didn't.
How you jealous of your girl, bro?
That was the case in my last relationship. When I first met that person, I was in a whole different space. Like, I wasn't really, you know, I was just like this regular ass person, you know. Like, I mean, I still am a regular ass person, but I wasn't really doing much of anything. You know, I had a job, I went to work, I paid the bills, I came home. I didn't really have friends, I didn't really have anything. You know, I had isolated myself from all of that. But towards the end of the relationship, I was like, I just started changing.
Okay.
And not even in a negative way, not even in an extreme way, but I started going out more. Started going to speak on it. I started, you know, just doing more things. That's when people would start asking me to come and speak places. And he just flipped on me. Like, he's like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Why are you doing this? Why are you wearing that? Like, never acted like that before.
Why you wearing that?
But Oh no, it used to be like I would buy stuff and he was like, "Oh no, you gotta take this back. You gotta take this back." He was super, super controlling.
That's disgusting.
But only towards the end. When I first met him, he wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But then also, I didn't do nothing. But like,
did you think he was doing that because he thought he was losing you?
Definitely, he definitely thought he was losing me.
So was that jealousy?
I think it was jealous of me outgrowing him. He was jealous of that.
And he was trying to keep you where you were.
And so that came with success and things like that. Like, he was jealous of me becoming who I am now. Like, this person, he couldn't date this person. I would drive him crazy because I'm just
too powerful.
A person, that just does me. Like, that's it.
Okay.
But, he was just very... the second he felt like I was getting too big, he was like, I don't like that. Like, he would start arguments with me. He would just ruin my whole fucking day just so I would be at the house, But that's because I did change. Yeah. I don't think it was in a bad way, but he didn't like how I changed. Mm-hmm. He wanted me to be the Malaysia who came home and cooked and wasn't none of that, because we did live together, like at the year mark. So like we lived together for like 8 to 9 months before we broke up, and he didn't like that. He not like that. He's like, you going where? You going out? It's only Friday. You going out? Who you going out with? Like, it was just a problem. But he used to go out all the time.
Of course
he had tons of friends.
Of course he did.
They would be out drinking, use me like a fucking Uber, and I come pick him up, drop his friends off, all kinds of stuff. Never an issue. But as soon as I'd be out to like 10 p.m., they're like, oh my God, where you go? Where you at? Like, just kind of craziness. But... yeah, I definitely didn't like that though, and I knew I didn't like it as soon as it was happening, but I didn't know why I didn't like it, and I didn't really realize it until the end. Like, I don't like it because this is just if I hadn't been growing, then I probably wouldn't have had a problem with it. Like, he just not concerned with me, he just want to see where I'm at. It's not a big thing. But as I started growing more, I'm like, this nigga crazy. This is not normal. It's not good. It's not healthy.
Gross. Stop it.
It was nasty. I didn't like it.
I've never had that situation because I want my girl to win. Like, I want whoever I'm with to be better than me. I want them to shine for me so I can shine for her. Like, I want there to be some type of reciprocity in our glow.
So their success is your success.
Yes, and vice versa.
Okay.
Like, let's do this. Like, it's a reason, because I'm in a beehive. It's a reason why Jay-Z is with Beyonce. It's a reason why they tour together. Besides him cheating on her, there's a reason why they tour together. You can sell out an arena. I'm now with you selling out an arena. I can sell out an arena. You're now with me selling out an arena. Let's shine.
I think people are scared of being outshined.
I'm not.
I think
go. So I can just sit back. I'm trying to be the stay-at-home dad to raise kids.
No.
I'm trying to sit back and chill. I didn't pay my dues up in these streets, man. I just want to sit down and raise my babies, man. I'm trying to have, pick the kids up and shit. Like, I'm trying to be the school pops, like.
But the only thing about the theory of stay-at-home dads is that stay-at-home moms work because we have the kids and, take care of them. So you want me to go to work pregnant, have the baby, and then you stay home with them?
No.
That's crazy.
No. You have the baby. I'm providing. You push it out. You go through your maternity leave. Mm-hmm. I'm still working. After that maternity leave is up, switch. And now let me raise it, because I'm going to miss that childhood by working. You got a chance to play with the baby and nurture the baby.
How long do you think maternity leave lasts?
Like what, 4 weeks? 6 weeks?
Yeah, it's like 6 weeks.
6 weeks, right?
So you want me to go leave my 6-week-old baby with you?
Yes.
Go back to work.
Yes. Let me try.
You think I've bonded enough with my babies?
You think I have?
No, I don't think either one of us have. But like,
so let's both.
Unless we're in a position where we both ain't gotta work.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't taking my black ass back to work in 6 weeks after having. I had the baby.
Especially if you have a better job than me.
It's a lot of work.
What if you have a better job than me?
If you have a better job than you, then the job should be good enough where I could take off more than 6 weeks, and that'd be a little bit different.
But what if you want to work? You want to work. Because the reason why I'm saying this because I just saw this happen. He had to take paternity leave from his job because she went back to work. So he's doing diapers and doing the dad thing, and that's
if it's a
dope.
mutual agreement.
That's
then,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking about a situation where we are in cahoots with each other.
Listen,
I'm talking about a healthy relationship.
Personally, so if we in a disagreement, it's not a healthy relationship. That's kind of fucked up.
Disagreements can be healthy, but what I'm talking about is a healthy relationship. Have you ever been in a healthy relationship? You should see your face. You do see your face.
No, I haven't. To be honest, I have not.
Do you know the percentage of people, or out of 10 people? Out of 10 people, do you know the number of women that I've asked that question to, and their answer is no?
Probably like 7, 8.
9.
I was gonna say 9, but I was trying to get the women the benefit of the doubt.
Because it's disgusting. It's like y'all dated, y'all been in all these relationships, but all these men that you've chosen have not been healthy for you.
But that's because.
What?
For me, I can only speak for me.
Okay.
I meet men, and 2 things typically happen. When I meet men, they usually put me on a pedestal, and then they're on their best behavior. So they put me on a pedestal. They think I'm so great. This version of me is so amazing, and then they're on their best behavior.
Okay.
Wow. How you gonna did we have this whole conversation earlier?
What's the second one? I don't even know what you're talking about. What's the second one?
That was the 2. They put me on a pedestal and they're on their best behavior.
Got it.
So as soon as I step off that pedestal, and as soon as time goes by and they don't want to be on their best behavior no more, it's a whole different person now.
It's the person that actually was.
Yeah, I don't even know who. Now I've already fell in love with you, dumbass, and now I'm just not meeting you.
He go from calling you queen to bitch. Like,
I mean, when listen, I've been in some bad relationships, but I would say that the people that I've been in bad relationships with weren't bad people.
Okay.
They were bad boyfriends.
Y'all just weren't.
So at their core, they were good people.
Okay.
Charitable,
That's
give
good.
back,
That's
great
good.
in their community. In relationships, horrible.
Didn't know how to do it.
Don't know how to do it. Don't know how to communicate. Right. Don't know how to be happy for, but it didn't make them bad people. People exist outside of their relationships with me, which is something I'm learning, because I think it's easy to believe that if you're my boyfriend, then that's like your only job. It's kind of like your parents. Like, I didn't realize my parents were people until I was like 20.
Yeah, we don't know our parents. We don't know our parents.
That's my mama. I don't give a damn when she got a life. She want to get married.
Right.
Like, I didn't think about any of that.
Yeah.
But your parents are people, and when I realized that, it kind of changed how I viewed my relationships with most people. Because my sister is not just my sister.
Right.
She's a person. She's a woman who wants to be loved and wants to be cared for. My mother is a woman who wants to be loved and wants to be cared for and wants to be happy. My dad is a man who wants to be loved and cared for and wants to be happy.
Right.
They exist outside of their relationship with me.
Definitely.
And I think that just, it helps me to understand more so, like, relationships as a whole. Like, relationships should not be your end-all, be-all. Like, this is my world.
Yeah.
My man, my world. Like,
that's disgusting. Your world is small as fuck if your man is your world. It's disgusting to me, man. It's absolutely sick. To my stomach, it's sickening.
I don't want that.
Because that goes back to what I said earlier of, dude, I'm your friend. Stop treating me like a fucking stranger just because you met this dude that makes you happy. Another question is probably one of my last questions that I have for you is, like, so many times, it's probably not a question to you, but I'm just going to ask it. So many times when my friends meet these guys and it's like, oh yeah, I'm dating this dude, I'm like, what do you like about him? They cannot answer that question.
For me to get to the point where I tell people I'm dating somebody,
that's terrible.
That's pretty funny. I don't do that.
That's terrible. You don't have people in your business. You don't have people in your business. No, I agree. I could be married. I could be married and you would never know.
Yeah, like social media, definitely, absolutely not.
I'm definitely not doing that.
My mom after like 6 months. My friends probably after like 9 months.
Okay.
My sister immediately. That's the only person that really immediately know. But it's all about how you make me feel. Like, you have to make me feel good. You have to make me feel like...
But anybody can make you feel good.
No,
and that's what I get.
It's in a specific way, though.
I tell them this all the time. He makes me smile. He makes me laugh. He makes...
No, when I say make me feel good, you have to make me feel as good as I feel by myself.
Okay.
So, I feel great by myself.
Goddamn right.
So,
I feel the best
you have to make me feel like it's worth me being in your presence like that. I'm not missing out on anything.
Right.
So, some people will make you feel like, damn, I should stay my ass at home. Yep. A lot of people will make you feel like that. But when I say it makes me feel good, it makes me feel like this encounter is not only worth it, but beneficial.
Definitely.
And
I like to say,
it's just...
I know when I'm, they give me a calm. They give me a calm because people irritate the fuck out of me.
Really?
Yeah, they do. I know it's hard to believe that I get irritated by people, but I get irritated by people a lot. So for you to be my calm and you could be my place of rest, that's when I know that it's real.
Another thing from me, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But another thing from me is communication too. Like, where, I don't know. I have, in an ideal world, I like for people I date to make me feel so comfortable with them that I feel like I'm by myself. So, like, where it's not like, I'm around this person. Like, I feel so comfortable that it's like I'm by myself. Like, and it's also communication of just like, I can just talk to this person about anything.
Right.
I don't like to have no filters, no guards. I just like to talk about anything that pop into my head. Like, do ladybugs have sex? Like, they do? Okay, but like, just anything that pops into my head, and I could be my complete self, and I don't have to be like, oh, this is this version of me that's all like nice and sweet. And like, nah, I just want to be like a regular version of me.
Quick anecdote. When I was a child, my friends and I put a ladybug in a roly-poly in a box to see if they'll have sex. Didn't work. But what you were saying, to your point, was we could be alone together.
Yes.
Together, in the same room. We don't even have to speak. I'm on my computer, you're on your phone or whatever like that, and
I don't feel no animosity, like, oh, you're not giving me no attention.
Right.
It's like, I'm just enjoying being in a space.
Or we're lying in the bed together, and like I said, I'm on my computer, or I'm on my phone, you're on your phone, we're chilling, and something simple as you put your leg on my arm. Something that simple.
Just simple stuff where it's like, we ain't even got to talk.
Right.
I hate when you try to fill in dead space. I don't like to fill in dead space.
Right.
But just whatever. Just like, that's how I'm like, okay, this might be a little something right here. But sometimes I feel like I'm forcing myself to be around people. Because, like, guys, like, nice guys,
right.
Plus, like...
No nice guy is a nice guy. Every nice guy is secretly a fucking psychopath.
Yeah. Nice guys, they hold a lot of resentment.
Yep.
Because people, they feel like they're so nice and people don't respect them as a nice person. So upsetting.
Those are the type of people that will scout
Most nice guys are horrible people.
Yeah, yes. I agree. That's why I said I'm not a nice guy at all. I'm a horrible person, which makes me a nice guy.
Okay.
Anything you wanted to know about me before we get out of here?
Simba wants you to know that he is a contrarian. He is counterculture. This is his religion. He every day he wakes up and says, God, how could I be more counterculture? How could I be more counterculture today? That's something he wants you to know about him. He's very proud of it. Doesn't stop talking about it. Just want to let you guys know that. But no, that's about it. I think it's been a very great conversation. Long as hell.
Is this longer than your usual episodes?
My episode's about 45 minutes.
Oh, so we did double that.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to edit this out. But yeah.
Do a two-parter. It's fine.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I don't know why you're looking at the laptop. It ain't no camera on there. Look at your camera up here.
Thank you for your direction.
But no, thank you for coming on to the podcast.
No. Thank you for coming on to my podcast.
No. Thank you for coming on to my podcast because ladies first.
We'll agree to agree then.
Okay.
This has been great. I really. Now let's get into. I like to leave the audience with something to think about for the week, and this is something that we call. The diagnosis.
Okay.
The diagnosis.
Okay.
That's my favorite part of the whole show. Usually there would be like some type of tag right there, like, but I just like to make the noise all the time.
Okay.
I only have one. I only have one diagnosis for you guys this week. Be consistent. Be consistent. Be consistent. Consistency, no matter what you're doing, is going to garner a lot of support. And whether it's what we do as far as podcasting, whether it's just keeping your word, be consistent. You have anything you want to leave us? You want to tell my millions of listeners?
Be consistent and
it's mine. You can't just use mine.
Stay counterculture. Don't give in to the masses.
My neck.
Do not align with anything. Even if you really like it, if everybody else likes it, hate it. Because it's gross.
Fuck it.
Fuck that.
You don't need it if everybody else has it.
Stay counterculture forever. I'm totally being facetious. Like what the fuck you like, period.
C-dubs, man. Counterculture gang.
Well,
Mod.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you. We can open up the windows now and get some. What are you doing?
Oh!
Fuck are you doing, dude?
I forgot. There we go.
Producer extraordinaire over here. Yeah, we can get some air now and feel the breeze because I know it's hot in here.
It's fucking hot.
Mod, thank you.
You're welcome.
Shout out yourself.
Oh, we're still recording.
Yeah, we're still recording.
Shout out yourself.
I got you right now.
I am Maud Alcorn. I'm a poet. I'm a writer. I'm a fighter. I'm a survivor. I'm a healing woman. And you can catch me on the gram at Modifying Malaysia, which is super fucking long.
Yes.
But if you just type in Mod
D.
Just type in Modifying, MAUDIFYING.
Her face
the rest will pop up.
Yep.
It's me and I'm in the light and I got these braids. It's cute. You can find me at my website at modalcorn.com, and you can find me on all of the places you find podcasts at Take Care with Mod.
Take care of Mod. Mod, take care.
You take care.
I'm going to take care with you.
Okay. We're taking care.
BestMedPod. Jesus. This is the diagnosis. Simba Roar back in his thing. One more time, bruh. And we out.